Hello YouTube. I don't need that light on there. Doing a little small update vlog. The reason why there ain't been no videos the last well, almost a week now. Which beginning of the week I turned off sick, so didn't really feel like doing anything. Then when I got pretty much over started to get on my cold, my car here decided it did not want to run no more. So for 2 days, right when the cold weather started hitting again, I mean it was freezing cold, I had to drive my motorcycle, which I don't mind driving my motorcycle, but oh, it was cold. And my problem with it is I just getting over the cold. Now when I got the car, it had a check engine light on, which still got a check engine light on, so I got to do a code check on that. But it said the crank position sensor was bad. So I had, a few months after I bought it, I bought one. Then when it came in, done oil change, because it's watching videos, it says it's easier to remove the oil filter to get access to it. And as I was in the process trying to get that thing out, because I couldn't get it to budge. Well, it looks like I still got some grease on my nose, or well, I guess that's just the way the lighting is today. But I never could get it to come off. And then it started raining on me, and I needed my car to go to work the next day. So I had to go ahead and finish my oil change, and figure, well, I'll do it the next time, do an oil change. What it does is when you're driving, every now and then it'll just all of a sudden cut out. It has, I don't know, for the last about 6 months after that, got where it's harder to crank first thing, and I don't know what's going on with his car. He is going 30 miles under the speed limit, which makes me think they're either on drugs or drinking, and they're trying to say, hey cops, I'm driving safe. All he does is ticking off the cars in behind him. I mean, I could be wrong, but I got a feeling that's what the case is. But let's get back to what I was talking about in the first place, which is my car. Anyway, I hadn't changed the crank position sensor on that because I had it in mind that the best thing for me to do is wait till I do an oil change and move the oil filter. Well, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, I guess Wednesday, because 2 days I had to drive my motorcycle, and the 2 days was when it got cold. Anyway, when I got out to crank my car wasn't cranked. I done my normal little routines when it did go like that, which is fiddle around with the wires from the crank position sensor, and usually it'll crank. And I have noticed that especially when my fuel got below a quarter of a tank, or around the quarter of a tank, usually it goes just below it, and that's usually right before payday. I let it get down there and then I fill it up the next day, which is what I had plans on doing. But it when it get that low, it cut out. I was fixing to say something else, then I realized I ain't finished my sentence. Anyway, it cut out while you're driving, and it start right back up. And it only do when it's like that, which in this case it's getting there just above the quarter of the tank. So I noticed it cut out the day before that. It's like it's doing this a little early. Of course, the next day it wasn't cranked. I didn't think it. I mean, I thought it'd be a possibility if that's been the case, but I wasn't positive. So I was wanting to check other stuff too, because I didn't want to spend the money that it costs to get the oil filter, although it is getting time for an oil change. But finally, when this went out, I was like, I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and do it with the oil filter on there, because you can do it with the oil filter on. And fiddling around with this thing, I realized it wouldn't matter if I took the oil filter on and off, I'd still had the same tight squeeze. And this one did not want to come out. I had to watch. After I got off work, I spent a good 3 hours until it started getting dark, just trying to get that off. I was like, well, I'll try it again in the morning, and I will watch videos on it, which is pretty much the same ones I watched when I got the car a little over a year ago. And most was grabbing them with their hands and popping them out. One had a trim remover tool. The one that I needed for that would have fit better, I cannot find, and I gotta find it, because that's what I need to use when I redo my radio. So I know I had it here lately, because it hadn't been long since I pulled the radio out, and I still gotta do the actuator door. But even the other ones I couldn't do. The other one I was watching, guy said if you can't get loose, use a pry bar, which I bought here by bike a set that had all different sizes. My bigger one, I wouldn't be able to get it in there even with a car jacked up some, but the smaller ones I could. And I found I was looking for my little bitty small one, which I would have been able to put in there easy in any position. I couldn't find it, so I got the one that was just above it, but the tip of it just slide on it. It would not grab onto anything. I beat this sensor up looking like well, that's what it looked like when I finally got it out. I had a big long screwdriver, and that's pretty much what I was using most of the time. I've even used the heat gun, trying to heat there around so it swells so I can loosen up. Finally put a little penetration oil around it, see if that go in there around the oil cell and let that finally loosen up enough, and I think that's what helped. But finally, with my big screwdriver, I got it jarred into an area, and I was pushing on it, and then finally it popped off. I've been working on it for over 4 hours just today, so over 8 hours just trying to get that sensor off. Got it on there, tightened it up, put my tools away. I figured, well, let me try this and see if it'll crank, and sure enough, it cranked right up. So I am actually heading now. I'm gonna go ahead and put the gas in it like I normally do at this time. Still above a quarter of a tank. It actually cranks a lot better. It does have a little hesitation when it drives, and that's just because it's having to relearn itself. I mean, I don't know how long that sensor was going bad before I got it. I do need to go do another check on the check engine light, see what the code pops up. It could be just that I need to get that erased, I don't know. But I got a suspicion it may be a little bit something else. Right now, though, it is running good, and I'm going to get gas, and I'm going to go get something to eat, because I have not ate breakfast yet. It is, well, let me look at my watch here. So a little after 11 o'clock. This is Saturday morning. Usually at Saturday mornings, I've ate by 8 o'clock and back home by 9. Or 10 at the latest. I haven't been able to go nowhere, though. I mean, I could have went on my motorcycle, but it poured down rain, and it just so happened at that time it wasn't doing nothing. So I figured I better work on my car so I can get it running. Woo! I have the heat on, still on my seats, and that is hot. I had it on the high setting because, like I said, well, it rained earlier this week, and after that the cold spell came in, and we're back in winter again. Here it is in spring break for a lot of people. Today ain't so bad outside. I think it's up in the upper 40s, lower 50s right now, but still it should be around 60 something here in the right at the end of the first week of April. I still got to redo my vlog that I done for my birthday. Speaking of vlogs, I have been very disappointed about something. I just about had the birthday vlog up when my battery died on my phone, and I thought it still had 60-something%. I thought I had it also charging while I was rendering the video. Tell you what, let me pump the gas and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. See how that's cranking? That's cranking really good now. But I was checking after that to see if maybe some of that saved where I done the vlog for my birthday, and unfortunately it's saying that there's something there, but it nothing there, so I had to re-edit that. Then I got looking, both areas, my really long one that I was really happy with because it was almost 2-hour long vlog that I just done on a random day because I didn't have nothing else to do. I just kept it going and going that day, and I edited it down to 1 hour and 20 minutes, and it's gone. I don't know if it got deleted off of YouTube, if YouTube might have deleted it, or some type of glitch. I've already deleted everything off my phone on it. So all that editing that I spent, and I spent a long time on that, and I was really happy with the way it turned out, and every bit of that got deleted. So I was really disappointed. And I noticed it after I done this one, and I was just about to delete everything on it. There was one other video that I had, I can't remember what it was. That's the bad thing, and I just got through deleting it off my phone so I'd have the memory. So that also was gone, but so that's irritating. But anyway, I got my car going back in. I still got some stuff I got to fix. Still got to do the lower control arm, and I need to get this actuator door fixed because it's getting hot, especially if it's raining on and off, because this is the season with it rain a lot. I'll need it where I can have some air in here instead of heat. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here, and I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.